Abe Goldman from the Center for African Studies. They are really the sponsors of this conference and provided the funding for it. And we're so grateful to partner with them to make this event possible. I also wanted to mention before Abe comes up that one of our organizers, one of the 3 curators for the exhibition Kongo Across the Waters, Robin Pointer, who many of you know and love, lost his father-in-law this week and had to go with Don and his wife for the funeral. So he's not going to be able to be with us. He was here yesterday afternoon for Bogomil's talk, but now he's gone. So this morning he was to chair the very first panel. So one of the other 3 curators of Kongo Across the Waters, Susan Cooksey, will fill in and chair the panel this morning for Robin. Another one of Robin's assignments was to introduce Linda Haywood, our keynote speaker tonight, and our 3rd curator for Kongo Across the Waters, Hein Van Hay, will do the honors in introducing Linda tonight. So we're covering for Robin, but we could never fill his shoes, so we all miss him, and I know you'll want to reach out to him when you have a chance. Now I'll turn the podium over to Ed.
Thank you, Rebecca, and welcome everyone. I wish, for those of you who are still a little jet lagged, I wish we had a little bit more sunshine so that we could readjust, but we've done the best we could on that. But unfortunately, it won't be as beautiful a day as it has been the last couple of days. But I'm very pleased to have the honor of being the current director of the Center for African Studies. We are one of a few significant area study centers here at the University of Florida, including the Center for Latin American Studies, which has also helped to co-sponsor this. This is actually the 29th annual Carter Lecture Series, or Carter Conference, named after Gwendolyn Carter, who many of you may know was a scholar and activist who worked on issues of Southern Africa and other parts of Africa. She spent the last years of her career here at the University of Florida, and we've had the fortune of support from numerous sources to be able to continuously run a Carter Conference every year since 1985. You'll see a number of them listed, actually all of them, the topics listed in the program, but they have dealt with an enormous array of different areas and topics, ranging just recently from health and society in Africa a couple of years ago, and political change in the Horn of Africa, the role of language and literature in African history and African culture, and just a few years ago on the importance of dance and revolution and change in modes of dance in African societies. But that's only a very small selection of the wide range of topics, and they reflect, it's just an amazing diversity that we have here at the University of Florida of scholars, graduate students, undergraduates, and others who are interested in many aspects of African life and African realities. And certainly one of the greatest jewels in our array has been the Harn Museum here and its fabulous collection of art from Africa and related to Africa. And then this exhibit, which of course has been organized both by people from the Harn and in collaboration with the Royal Museum for Central Africa in Tervuren. And this is just a spectacular exhibit. If you haven't yet seen it, I'm sure you will. And the catalog for the exhibit, the book related to the exhibit, is also a tremendous publication. Help and a certain amount of support for it was also provided by one of our emeritus faculty, Madeline Lockhart. I'd like to just make a few acknowledgments for the various sources of help and support here. In terms of the Center for African Studies, you saw out there our Associate Director, Todd Leedy. Todd has been involved in these Carter Lectures with his incredible organizing ability and willingness to go way beyond any ordinary duty to make sure that they operate well. And probably many of you who've come here for this have heard from him. It would be hard to imagine being able to do these without Todd's assistance and Todd's experience. Also, Ike Akinyemi, who is who works in our center, who has arranged most of the travel for people who've come here. And we've had an array of other assistants in the center who've made a tremendous help. A lot of our funding for this comes from a grant that we received from the Department of Education, the United States Department of Education, under their Area Studies Program, which is known as Title VI. That's been matched and enhanced by the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the Office of the Provost, the Office of the Vice President for Research, the UF International Center, and in this case also by the Department of Art History and the Hahn Museum. I'm sure I'm leaving out a few others, and Latin American Studies. So welcome. This is going to be a wonderful meeting with people from all over the world, literally, and we're very, very glad that we're able to help make this happen. Thank you.